So here's the thing. We're in the office or whatever, and the lady said, the doctor will be here. Oh, she didn't say doctor. She goes, Debbie will be in to see you. I was like, Debbie, which is kind of a funny thing because I've always used that name for whenever I try to say I have a girlfriend.
Ooh.
I always
You
say
use
Debbie.
the name Debbie?
Yeah. Why? I don't know. It's just always
random.
That's
I feel like an Ashley or like something. Like Debbie is just not an attractive
that's
name.
1980s hot.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Debbie,
Thank you.
1980s hot.
Yeah.
Oh, Debbie does.
Debbie Gibson.
Debbie does Dallas.
Debbie did Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. 70s hot.
Yeah.
It was
That's my boss.
80s,
That's
man.
my,
Was it? Was it in color? I
Oh,
don't remember.
I don't know about that movie.
It's my
but
VP's
Debbie
name at work.
Gibson.
Ooh, that's weird.
Oh.
So anyway, she
Debbie Dallas is.
Yeah, that's her. She really got up in the company.
I'm glad she found another job.
Hey, she worked her way up.
Ooh.
and down. Sorry, I couldn't get that out fast enough.
That sounds like something you'd read in the back of the box of the movie. She worked her way up and down this summer.
So Debbie comes into the office or whatever, and me and Steph are laughing about the girlfriend name that I used to use in my play girlfriend. So Debbie comes in the office, and she's a bigger lady, and she's going to talk to me about my problems, which is gout in the foot and what else I have?
Kidney stones?
Kidney stones and the high blood pressure or whatever. So I'm not sure if she mentioned weight loss or anything like that, but she also mentioned changing my diet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, the question that I came up with was, and this is how we come up with topics, is things that happen in our lives.
In real life, yeah.
So the question is, if you had a doctor that puts you in that type of situation, do you look at it differently coming from someone who is heavier themselves?
Yes.
Yes.
How dare you tell me what to do?
Okay.
When you haven't figured it out. I mean, do you want the fat kid from Superbad to be your personal trainer too? I mean, you know.
This is true.
He's yelling at you, give me 50 right after you.
Now, I don't know.
Yeah, with me or right after. Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as you do it and you show me you can, then I'll shut up.
It's kind of like walking into a class for the first time going, are you here to take this class too? It's like, no, I'm the teacher. Like, oh, damn.
Got you. There's a lot of people that made some very good points.
Yeah, they did.
I get it. And it could go either way. With this lady, I don't know if it's because she's a female and I'm a male, but I take it, I've really never had female doctors. And we actually just went to a clinic yesterday or whatever. So I never really had a female, primary physician or whatever. But she was a really nice lady, and she was pretty smart, and she sounded like she knew what she was talking about. So we're going to try this medicine, see if it works. So I started thinking, does it really matter to me? And I don't think it does. Now, if it was a guy telling me that, I think it would have been different.
Sexist?
Maybe. But I think it would have been different.
You expect more?
Yeah.
So I've been the overweight person who lost a lot of weight. And even now, if I go to the doctor and they tell me, well, you could lose about 20 pounds. And if you're super skinny and you're telling me that, sometimes I just want to be like, oh, let's just go get a hamburger.
Right.
Like, let's just get in my car and let's just go get a cheeseburger and we'll talk.
You're coming with me.
Like, we'll talk. Let's talk. But let's go have a cheeseburger because you're way too skinny.
Gotcha. So body image does matter.
I feel like it does. It doesn't matter. And honestly, it matters in most settings nowadays.
Gotcha. I think people say that, but they haven't been in that situation, so they could feel differently if it happened to them. Here's one, for example. When I was, I'm going to say 30, right at 30.
So like last year?
Yeah. I went in to a doctor.
You throwing the compliment in.
We moved to a new area, went into a new doctor or whatever, and I had already been working for the investment firm I was at, and we did a lot of sitting down and a lot of eating at our desk, and I hated it. But just to get things done, we had to be there and had to do it. So they would bring in pizza. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going to get fat. Needless to say, I got fat. So I go to the doctor, and he weighs me and all that kind of stuff, and I thought I was having some kind of heart issues or whatever. And he said the first thing, he was out of the military or whatever, so he's kind of a stern guy. And he goes, you are obese or whatever. And I'm like, what?
Like it's a game show? Congratulations!
Congratulations!
He goes, based on
You
the
are
chart
the
or whatever,
winner.
you're obese or whatever, you need to lose weight or whatever. And I just felt so violated. I don't know. That word just
How
sounded
dare you look at me like that?
terrible. I'm like, I'm obese?
Did he say ta-da after he said it?
He did. Were you there?
It was like Maury. I have the results right here.
Yeah. So that kind of offended me, and needless to say, I did find another doctor, and I found a doctor. I knew I was overweight, but just the use of that word just offended me.
Look at you quitting after one day.
Yeah, I did.
You were like, I can't. No. Next.
So that wasn't really a body image thing, but I think bedside manner wasn't in the bed. Just, I think doctors should treat people with kindness and respect or whatever. But just, you just said you were obese. Obese. Is that the word?
Yeah. Obese.
I think I added T to that each time.
Yeah. Obese.
In your window.
Yes, that's that word.
In your window. Yeah.
So yeah, I think body image matters with my doctor. Maybe I'm just an asshole. I'm sorry. But let me see some of these.
Well, I asked a couple people today, and some of mine said that would be like if you went to the dentist and your dentist had awful teeth.
Right.
Would you want them working on your teeth and telling you, oh, you really need to get these teeth fixed, if their teeth were just all kinds of throwing up everything?
Yeah.
No, I would be like, why? You need to get yours fixed first.
Yeah. Well, maybe they just have a bad dentist. That they're a good dentist.
Yeah.
They can't fix their own teeth.
Yeah,
self-medicated.
That's a problem.
I had a lazy eye doctor. I did. I had a friend refer me, and I was like, I need a new eye doctor. And he goes, all right, here, talk to this guy. He's great. I walked in, and I saw it.
And you're like,
oh, peace out.
I can't do this.
I can't.
I just can't.
I'm sorry.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know which way you're looking, but I got to go.
Wait, were you talking to them, not me? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, because I have great vision.
I should have called first.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So now that's like in your pre-screen. When you screen doctors, you're like, do you have a lazy eye?
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah, just keep going down the list.
I don't want my eye doctor to cheat on me and start wandering and looking at other
No,
people.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I want an intimate one-on-one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look me in the eye. Not everyone else in the room.
Well, the eye doctor, you can't see the eye when he's got the lights off. I mean...
Oh, but you can.
I'm trying to get my eyes checked. I'm not trying to sleep with them, Nick.
I'm just saying.
Jeez. The lights are off.
You know what I mean. No, I don't. Let me see what's in people's said.
Yeah.
It says, someone says, what gets me is in today's society, you have to look a certain way or dress a certain way to be accepted. It's a damn shame. I believe we shouldn't body shame someone, even if it's a doctor. God doesn't make mistakes, and if you can't accept what you have been given, then there's something wrong going on in your brain. So you needed a brain doctor.
Sign, Nick's doctor.
Everyone is beautiful and handmade and personally picked to fulfill the destiny that was given. As long as you love yourself, others' opinions shouldn't matter. So if no one shows up at his doctor's office, it shouldn't matter.
No.
And he's staring in a mirror going, no, I'm
You're
smart enough.
fantastic.
I'm good enough.
I'm pretty enough. I can do this. I can change the world.
It's prom all over again.
Gotcha.
Wait, you went to prom?
I did.
Lucky.
Oh, man.
Not if you saw my date.
What the hell?
What? She charged by the hour.
I forgot. What if she's listening?
Man.
I was going to say what if she's listening, but I guess she's getting a promotion if she is.
All that matters is I upgraded. So
There you go.
It says, hey, a fine doctor wants to condition him or herself to where early death is intimately in their future. It's their business. My goodness, if they die premature, go find another dadgum doctor. Simple.
Jeez.
Well, that doesn't help. If you go to a doctor and his lifestyle puts him in the ground, it's like,
yeah, if he died in front of you,
do I take what he said with a grain of salt or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it matters. You shouldn't take instructions from anyone who can't follow their own advice. It would be the same as a doctor telling someone that they have lung cancer while smoking. True.
It's true. Preach.
Preach it!
So what if the doctor is maybe a little overweight, obese, if that's what you want to call him?
Oh, easy.
Oh, there she goes.
Easy.
Hey, I was morbidly obese, so...
Whoa.
Yeah.
They use that word?
Yeah. They were like, Kim, get your shit together.
I would have killed him.
You would have wrote a suicide note if he told you that.
God almighty.
But what if said doctor is obese, but they're completely healthy? Like, you can be overweight and still be literally have no medical conditions.
Gotcha.
Other than having a extra 100 pounds on you.
But is that good for it's not good for your heart, though.
Maybe long term, maybe not.
Oh.
Who cares? We want to look good. Doesn't matter how your heart is.
I mean, because my liver's shot anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Long as you're
I'm gonna get. I mean, I feel like I tan in a tanning bed, so I feel like there's like 1,000 things that are gonna go wrong with me between now and then. So
Gotcha.
me losing 150 pounds, it didn't really do anything because there's 1,000 other things gonna happen between.
Yeah, we're gonna get something and get sick and get die. It's just a matter of time.
I'm gonna die happy, and I'm gonna look super tan when I do die. So,
You know, I wasn't afraid to die for the longest time when I was young.
Yeah, but I bet when you saw this doctor, you were.
and he was like, "Heck, you're obese. You're obese."
I'm a little afraid now. I'm not ready.
You're not ready
I
to
don't
die.
think anybody
Ah.
like ever. I mean, unless you're like literally laying in the bed, I don't think anybody would be.
I think when I was
super
younger, it really
prepared.
didn't matter. I didn't care.
Because you don't think it's going to happen to you.
True. I thought about it. You know, oh, I could get hurt or whatever, but
What do you think is going to happen to you when you die?
I'm gonna go away.
Well, like, you know.
Yeah, no, there's no afterlife. I don't know. I'm going. I'm gone.
There we go.
On dirt, under
Preach.
dirt. Done.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I'm sorry to say that. My mom.
No
probably,
sequel.
If you're listening, I'm sorry.
I'm going to be reincarnated as a beautiful unicorn. So
Calling her shot again. A cougar.
I'm going to be the first known ever unicorn, like actual
A cougar corn.
cougar corn. I like
cougar
that
corn.
cougar corn. Yeah.
T-shirt.
I like it. Come back.
Sounds
pro.
like a orange and white candy. What are those called?
Oh, candy
Candy
corn?
Oh,
corn.
cougar corn.
That's probably what's going to kill me.
You like those?
No.
Oh, I was
I
like, those are
don't.
disgusting.
No.
Ugh.
You just have to be different, don't
Yes.
you?
I'm not normal.
I don't like candy corns. I don't like licorice.
licorice is
It
great.
Sounds good.
No,
but it's
licorice,
just-
you just bite the top, bite the bottom, stick it in your drink, and drink.
I was afraid of where she was going.
I know. I'm like waiting, going, you're recording this, right?
Hang on. Bite the top.
Yeah.
Bite the bottom.
It makes a straw.
Oh.
You can take a cherry stem and tie it into a knot, can't you?
Maybe.
Oh.
You can, can't you?
Yes.
Mhm.
Golly, talented.
That's what she learned in Boston.
I learned that in Balk Springs.
What? Where is that?
It's just past Mesquite.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much
On the
present-
way to...
on the way to Pleasant Grove and Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff in the house.
Oak Cliff, Spanish for all bills paid.
That's where your wife's from, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Not no more.
Do y'all call it the OC?
I don't stop there. Even if I know
You
I'm
were there for Easter, weren't you?
What? No. Even if I'm driving by there and I have a half a tank of gas, I'm filling up beforehand. I'm not.
Not
So isn't that
chancing
where
it.
the Dallas Zoo is? They put it in Oak Cliff?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there, right
I'm
on the freeway.
sure it sounds like a
yeah.
zoo.
That way, if the animals escape, nobody's gonna care.
No, no,
Come on
no.
now. There's people listening from Oak
Yeah.
Cliff.
Well, it's your fault for living by a zoo.
I'm sorry if we offended our Oak Cliff fans. Please send your emails to chrise@smacktalkshow.net.
No, they're
We love you.
Yeah. They're gonna wait till I do my next stand-up gig and just wait for me.
Yeah.
We love you long time.
Ooh.
They'll be like, hey, the other day I was at, hey, I'm from Oak Cliff.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, shit, here I go.
About to go down.
I had 10 more minutes left and I gotta go.
Oh, man.
Speaking of Oak Cliff, it kind of relates. One of my employees today, he goes, I need you to listen to this voicemail I got. I said, oh, that's kind of weird, but okay. And so he puts it on there, puts his password in. I'm like waiting, and that's my impression of a gunshot.
What?
Oh wow.
And then it goes blank, and then you hear it again, and you literally can hear the gunshots. There's nobody talking. No one. There's no noise. It's just gunshots.
What the hell?
I think he played a 911 call.
And then it hung up. And I was like waiting for it to be like, to call the caller back, press 9. Because I was about to be like, press 1. Hello, you called me. What happened? You
Wow.
pocket dialed me during your drive-by.
Yeah. If he's not dead.
That's crazy.
Would you like a job?
Scared.
I was Yeah, I was
All right.
confused.
Time's flying. Hey, we're going to take another break,
Yes.
and we're going to come back with some smack talk. I'm going to go pee, so y'all stay with us.